Hey, Kate, what's up today?
Matt, today is National Lobster Day. Get your lobster on.
You know, I've never done the thing where you crack the lobster open.
No?
No, I've never done that.
But you've had lobster.
I've had lobster dishes, yeah.
Yes.
But I have not put on the bib and cracked open a lot. I know.
Crack it open. So good.
Missing out. I don't know if today's the day I'm going to get it done, but, well, you know.
Right. Maybe today's the day that will inspire you to put it on your calendar.
Okay.
Like, you know what? This weekend, I'm going to do lobster.
Yeah, I need to figure out where's a good place to go get lobster first, but.
There you go.
Yeah, figure that out first.
Today is also prune day, Matt.
Prune day. Oh, yeah, you get out of the tub, you're in the tub too long, and whoop, my fingers look like a prune. Or
you're constipated and you need to get regular, so you eat some prunes.
Yeah, I get the impression that a high percent of the elderly have to have prunes.
I wouldn't go with just elderly, but I like prunes. Do you like prunes?
They're okay.
Yeah.
I don't really seek them out. I'm never like, oh, I can go for prunes right now. Raisins. I think raisins are better.
Ew.
You like, okay.
I like chocolate-covered raisins.
I see. Okay. Fair enough.
Today is also, last and not least, Kiss a Wookiee Day, Matt.
Oh, let's hear your best Chewbacca.
I can't do it.
Something like that.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. Some kind of combination of what we both just attempted there.
Like the throat rattle.
But you know what happens when you kiss a Wookiee, Kate?
Hairball.
Well, hair on your tongue.
Okay.
Don't you think? Like if you went up to someone and touched their head, if they would have hair on their head, so this wouldn't make sense on a bald person. You go up and you lick someone's hair. There's a chance you're going to get some hair on your tongue. And with a Wookiee, it's like all hair.
Okay, it's not Lick a Wookiee Day. It's Kiss a Wookiee Day.
Kiss someone's hair. Well, I guess people kiss their kids' heads all the time.
Yeah.
I still think that Wookiee, so hairy.
I mean, if you open mouth a Wookiee, you might get
open mouth
hair in your mouth. But if you just kiss a Wookiee.
Open mouth kiss with Chewbacca?
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a time.
Sounds like a Saturday night. Ow.
Yep. All right, Kate, Dorothy's ruby slippers vanished 17 years ago. A man has now been charged.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's like a smash and grab at the Judy Garland Museum back in 2005. And they arrived to see, someone smashed into the building, smashed through the plexiglass, got the ruby slippers, and got out of there within like a minute. And then 18 years later, some dude, some big Wizard of Oz fan, put up $1 million bounty on it, and they got him. They got him, Kate.
And they got him.
Yeah. So,
what was the guy doing with the slippers who had stolen them? Were they just behind plexiglass in his living room?
He was wearing them around the house.
Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't say.
Interesting.
The story doesn't mention that part. It says they got him, and everyone is so pleased because they've returned. After 18 years, the ruby slippers
way to go.
Are back
Wizard of Oz Mafia.
That's right. Wizard of Oz Mafia.
I was just thinking of the bounty out, and let's go find him.
Right. To be clear, the reward was to turn this person in, if you had any leads, to turn him into the cops. You know, so probably once upon a time, this dude was showing off the shoes, would be my guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then sees, $1 million reward? Well, he showed me those, so beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, beep.
Right.
Hello, police, give us a lead. Like that?
Yes, just like that.
Yeah.
Matt, there's already replacement talk for Pat Sajak on Wheel of Fortune.
Ah! I should have been able to join you, at least on Wheel.
Right?
A little bit delayed there. Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Failure. Okay. Who we got? Who's in contention to replace Sajak? Vanna White? Is Vanna White's name in that story?
I was going to say, aside from Vanna White, who do you think is in talks?
Okay, let me think. Well, Drew Carey's already taken.
Right.
I don't think James Corden's going to get it.
Nope, he's moving back.
Yeah, he's hanging out in the UK for a while. working on his anger management issues. Ken Jennings.
No, he's already got his own gig.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Ryan Seacrest.
Seacrest.
Seacrest is in talks to replace Sajak, but he might have competition because apparently a lot of people want the job, including Whoopi Goldberg.
No?
You
think Whoopi would be good on that?
I think I would rather watch Whoopi on Wheel of Fortune than The View.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Yeah. I like Whoopi, though.
Whoopi. So those are the two? The two main names?
Those are the top two names being tossed around, yeah.
Okay. Well, if you get Seacrest, you can probably get another 30 years out of him.
Right? Is he going to do American Idol and Wheel of Fortune and the New Year's Eve Rockin' Eve inspired by Dick Clark? I don't know how they have it worded now.
It's Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve with Ryan Seacrest or something like that, but it's still lead billing as Dick Clark. So
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Seems like it does enough already. And at some point, I was just like, I want to go be on the beach. Does that happen? Or no? Some people are just so driven, they just want to rack up the career points. Yeah,
maybe. I mean, he did leave Ryan and Kelly, or Kelly and Ryan, so maybe he's had his beach time and now he's going back to work.
This would allow him to add a new section. He's already got the Kelly and Ryan Wikipedia section. Mm-hmm. So if you were to add to it with Wheel of Fortune, because it's kind of depressing. You go to Wikipedia about somebody and it like barely scrolls. You're like, oh, this person's too new. I could see Seacrest checking out the scroll, being like, okay, yeah, I got good scrollage compared to my similar peoples in the industry. Good scrollage here. Keep it up, Seacrest.
Good scrolling.
Never turn down a job. Go for it. I mean, he'll make sure he gets plenty of cash. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Or his agent will, at least. Not like he's...
I'm sure.
It's like he's working at the gas station or anything like that. Oh, sure.
Right.
$12 an hour, I'll do it.
Or that he's paycheck to paycheck, yeah.
Yeah. He's on the street with his little mug. Yeah. Nope.
Seacrest out.
Seacrest out. Or maybe Seacrest in. Wheel of Fortune.
Or Seacrest spin.
Seacrest spin? You think they should change the name?
Spin. No, instead of out or in, just Seacrest. Spin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Kate, have you been reading the American Psychological Association's recommendations for kids' social media use? Have you looked at that?
I haven't, because I don't let them have social media use. So
yeah, the recommendation was they can't definitively say whether it's net good or net bad, but that certain groups of people will get better or worse experiences. Mm-hmm. And that social media is actually very affirming for people in underrepresented communities, so they can find other people like themselves.
Okay.
It's very affirming for that. And here's one of their concerns. Research suggests that using social media for social comparisons related to physical appearance, as well as excessive attention to and behaviors related to one's own photos and feedback on those photos, are related to poorer body image, disordered eating, and depressive symptoms, particularly among girls. So that was the most striking thing to come out of this report. But they still say we can't just say social media is bad because we have examples where it's good.
Right. I get that.
For these kids that need to find other kids like themselves, social media is pretty much the perfect thing to make that happen. But the majority of kids on Instagram, my guess would be, are kids who aren't underrepresented. And then you have the weird competition. You know, like, why'd hers get more likes than mine? I don't get it. I need more likes. You got to gas your friends up. Right, Kate?
You guys, I'm getting ready to post a picture. Please like it. Thank you.
Yeah, you've heard that expression before? Gas up your friends?
I have not.
Yeah, you figured it out quick. Gas them up. Yeah, your friends there on Instagram or Facebook, or God help you, Twitter, like their posts. Come on, gas us up. Right, Kate?
Right. Matt, have you heard that drinking gin and tonics are going to keep the mosquitoes away?
Don't tell me this.
Have you heard that?
I had not.
Okay, gin and tonic to keep away mosquitoes. It's false. Don't try to do it. So, I've got a quiz for you. Food
just
for
excuse,
thought.
Just an excuse to get drunk.
Yeah. Just be like, it's for the mosquitoes. But no, it's not. Okay, so I'm going to quiz you. Food for thought. These are true or falses, okay?
Yes.
Okay. Eating garlic will keep mosquitoes away from you. True or false?
Eating garlic? I don't know.
Eating garlic.
False.
True.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
I need to see that study.
Eating bananas are a good way to repel bugs from you. True or false?
False.
True.
Oh, look at you, Kate. Bugs hate bananas too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're going to start hanging a bunch of banana peels around your neck?
No. Good. No. Couldn't do it.
That banana smell all day.
Ugh.
What a great visual. There you are, out on the deck. Monty's got the grill rocking on Father's Day or whatever. And there you are with a banana peel necklace on, keeping the mosquitoes away, right?
Yeah, I don't see that one happening.
Okay. You'd rather vomit? I mean, you'd rather get bit by a mosquito than vomit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fine.
Or smell bananas.
Yes.
What
right.
about eating spicy peppers will keep bugs away from you? True or false?
False.
True.
Okay.
Okay, but we're learning here, right? Because now we know that if we eat garlic and we have bananas and spicy peppers, that'll keep bugs away from you. What about drinking beer can help keep bugs away from you?
False.
True. I know. All these things. I can do that. I can drink beer.
Yeah, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you drink enough beer to keep the mosquitoes away?
I'm going to give it my best try.
Okay.
All right, last one. Matt.
Kate.
Eating large helpings of beans will make you a magnet for mosquitoes.
False.
False. Correct. You're safe.
I question the validity of all these studies. What do they do? They have a bunch of people eat a banana and then get into a... I'm picturing now. You know, you get into the deal and there's the cash blowing around in it. There's a cylinder with a fan and the cash blowing around. You got to grab it. You're in there and it's just surrounded by mosquitoes. Like, all right, you ate a banana. Get in there. Let's see what happens. I'm curious about these studies. Not curious enough to look into them any further, though. So.
There you go.
All right, Kate, are you familiar with greedflation?
No.
Greedflation, do you have any idea what that is?
When you stock up on things so that if it's inflation of prices, you already have them in your pantry.
Nope, it's about corporate thirst for profits.
Okay.
Yeah, inflation, that's it. That's why your Snickers is now half the size. I don't know if Snickers has actually been reduced in size.
Okay.
To be clear, just as a thought experiment. There it is. And so previously they thought, well, this is a bunch of baloney. And now these fancy people, these economists, policymakers, and the business press are like, okay, this seems like this might be a thing after all, even though previously we thought it was a bunch of baloney. You know?
Okay.
So just heads up, some greedy corporations out there. Price compare. Check those ounces, etc. Are you into the miniature little Coca-Colas or Dr. Pepper, excuse me?
I did do those for a while just because I didn't want a whole can of pop.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I haven't done them in a long time.
Normally you need a 12-ouncer, though?
Yeah.
I don't know if that was necessarily greedflation. I mean, it was a good idea to get those serving sizes down so that you don't have your kids down in 12 teaspoons of sugar or whatever's in the standard pop. But I like those because it makes me feel like a giant. You know?
With your big hands.
Yeah.
Paging Dr. Chatbot, Matt.
Oh, wait. That's not the noise. Beep. I give up.
Paging Dr. Chatbot.
I don't know the noise I'm supposed to be making.
Chatbot.
Dr. Chatbot. Okay.
Yes.
People are getting medical advice from their chatbots?
Well, not so much medical advice, but doctors are using ChatGPT to deliver bad news to patients.
Oh. So they're like, can you take this text that I wrote and make it look like I've got reasonable bedside manner?
Right.
Kind of stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
And healthcare organizations are criticizing doctors for not delivering the bad news on their own. But how do you know if someone is calling you and telling you the bad news, like that it's from the doctor or it's from the chatbot?
So,
you know?
Well, I don't actually, because I don't know that you can instruct a chatbot to email someone and tell them bad news.
No,
You know
but
what I
if
mean?
you can like script the message, right?
Right.
And then the doctor is delivering it, but the doctor is not scripting the message.
I don't know. Isn't that one of the biggest issues with a lot of doctors is they just don't have that natural empathy or whatever it may be? That they're excellent at what they do, surgery or whatever it may be, but their bedside manner kind of sucks. Isn't that fairly common?
I don't know.
So wouldn't you rather your doctor, dress it up a little bit for you if one of your main criticisms from your coworkers or your boss at the hospital is that your bedside manner is horrible? Don't you think you'd rather get the gingerly delivered one? No?
No, I would hope that a doctor who's in the business of delivering bad news would be able to deliver bad news on their own.
Oh, you're going to die. Later.
Yeah.
Click.
Deuces.
Kate, you using reminders on your phone?
Like the calendar?
Hey, remind me to do this afternoon at 3, stuff like that.
I don't do like voice directed, but yeah, I do. I'll set up alarms on my phone or calendar events so I can get notifications.
That's so easy. Just hold the little side button there on the iPhone at least and say, hey, remind me about, like I often do it. You criticized me before in the past when I talked about setting reminders to trim my fingernails.
Yes.
And this morning I was ambitious enough that I was like, oh yeah, I've got these fingernails need trimming, and I got it. But many times I don't notice until I'm at work. And then progressively I'll be like, oh God, these fingernails are starting to go. So I set a reminder to do so. Or I could just clip my fingernails in here. Exactly.
Thank you for not.
Yeah. A guy who retired on one of the other stations in the building a few years back, in that particular studio, you'd go in there and you'd see little fingernail clippings.
Oy.
Yeah, it was disgusting. And I told him, I said, could you cut that out? That's gross. And then he continued to do so, and I was like, hey, someone tell him that's kind of gross, so it's not just me.
Please? Thanks.
Yeah, don't you think toenail clipping belong at home?
Yeah, but I sometimes do it in my car too.
And see, now I'm wondering, because he was on off hours, if he was doing his toenails in there too. When I think about it. But had he set a reminder, Kate, to cut his fingernails at a time when he'd be home, or maybe he just wanted to get paid to cut his fingernails.
That's true. Matt, just for the fun of it.
Just for the fun of it. Oh, here's how this works. Kate's going to give us the setup to a joke, and then you and I, dear listener, will indeed guess the punchline.
Yes. You got a good one yesterday.
Oh, yeah, what I got yesterday's right. Oh, yeah, it was roofer. What do you call a roofer who goes to the doctor? Or what is it?
Why did the roofer go to the doctor?
Yeah, shingles.
Yeah, he had shingles.
All right, let's see if we can do 2 in a row. I don't think it's ever been done.
Just for the fun of it, why are peppers good at archery?
Why are peppers good at archery? Oh, my archery knowledge is pretty low. Now, I know Gina Davis is a really good archer. Did you know that?
I did not.
Yeah, she's like a professional archerist or whatever they're called.
Archer.
Okay. What do you call
Okay,
what was it again?
don't go with your archery knowledge. Go with your pepper knowledge.
Okay. Once again, it was...
Why are peppers good at archery?
Why are peppers good at archery? Yeah, peppers are spicy. I'm clueless on this one. I don't know. I give up, Kate.
Why are peppers good at archery? Because they have an arrow.
Because they have an arrow. Wouldn't have got there.
That's good, though.
Yeah, nicely done.